Hey guys, thank you for watching. I know it's been a while, but we've just tried to get everyone's requirements into Upschema 2.1, and anything coming in the future now will be mainly automation. Okay, so now you guys can really start using this tool exactly how you want to. It shouldn't be missing much, but if there still is anything you guys want, just shoot us a message. And as you know, we do update and add these features for you guys. Okay, so let's crack on with the video. And I'm going to do a full overview of what's been upgraded on Upschema. So the first thing that we have is website schema we've added. So if I'm just going to go into my dashboard and access Upschema here. This is my test account. You will get a notice here as well. Just make sure you're running this version of the plugin if you're pushing to your sites. So as you can see, I'm running the right version or a later version. The first thing we added was website schema. So if you come down here, you'll see you can now add a website schema which can run across a full website and not just target one page. Okay, so you can, I'll make more videos obviously on the best practices in every type of schema. So I'll go through website, service, person, article, local business. We'll be changing the whole setup and training videos as well, changing the SOPs as well. You'll see we've added website schema here, and like I said, I'll make another video on the best practices for website schema. It's quite straightforward anyway. And anything you do not understand, literally, schema.org, they have the answer. So if you just type in website schema, that's the place you should be looking to know if you're doing it right or wrong. And also validating on schema.org to find errors. The second thing we have added is service schema. This was, so many people wanted this. It's quite useful for local. So if I just add new here, we can go service, and you'll see you can add service schema here. Okay, don't worry if you don't know the technical parts or the advanced SEO, the advanced schema techniques or input. If you leave anything blank, it just won't. So if you see, I'll do this, and if I leave audiences blank and service type blank and just put in description, it just jumps straight to description. So you don't have to be a schema guru to use this tool, and that was one of the features I wanted on it. Okay, the next update is a UI update. Added schema per table. Okay, so what that means is on the dashboard of all our schemas, we can choose how many we want to display, 10, 20, 50. Okay. The next update is schema collections and filter by collection. So this is grouping and more organization, which a lot of people wanted, and it was required actually, because this tool has just been in-house for so many years that we never thought about organization on a bigger scale of user numbers. So we have added that, and I'm going to show you how to group these. So let's say these are my created schemas, and I want to put this one in a group. So I've just hit the edit button, and as it says here, you have to finish off the group name with a semicolon. So I'll just show you here. So let's say this is the 2 point, oh sorry, we can't have numbers in there. Okay, so Upschema update test, yeah, and then we'll end it with that symbol. Okay, it doesn't show in there, but it makes an ID, and then we're going to save. So I did click semicolon at the end. Okay, so if you just end it off with that, it will make this group for you. And then if we save, and let's go back to our dashboard. So back to all schemas, and then we've got this, and this has been added to that group. And then if I just add another one too, so let's add the web page, the entity, the one from the entity training. There you go. Hit save. Go back. And now they should have started grouping. And there you go. There's 2 of them in the group. Okay, so hopefully that will bring better organization. I think Dimitri was asking that today, earlier. And there you go, bro. It's one of the first things we put in there in the list, because I think you asked before as well. So hope that's good enough. We will obviously be adding a lot more organization. So when you just click your sites down the side, and you can multi-check schemas. So if I take that away, we'll be adding, you just check, make a group, and it will be grouped for you in here. Okay. So the next update we done, which everybody, well, a lot of people were asking for, was referencing and nodes, where you can literally stack schema within schema by using an ID. And I'll just show you a quick example of it. It goes a lot deeper than what I'm going to show you, but I'm just going to show you where we can find this on Upschema right now. Okay, so I'm going to add new, go to services. This is where we've decided to place it for now, obviously because we're local SEO as well, and it was a lot more stable here than anywhere else. So going in, adding a service, and then adding other schemas. So the first thing I want to do is show you, this is where you can add nodes, and we've made it so simple that literally you can just click here and click one of the schemas you've already created, and then same with the brand here. So what I'm going to do is quickly just make a test one. So if I go to all schemas, and let's add person schema. I'm not going to fill it all out, just for training purposes. Just put my name, knows about SEO, online marketing, local ads, stuff like that. Okay, I'm going to give it a title, save that, and now if I go and say if I create another one as well, let's say we create organization or web page. I already have, so that's the entity types, so I would probably rather do that. Okay, so let's go to services, and let's say we do is the service name the URL of the page that it's going to face. So mine's like jimmysandu.com. This page doesn't exist, by the way. It's just, this is one of my test sites that we just test everything for. That's bifold doors, plumbers, London. Okay, and then obviously we'll fill out the other stuff, and like I said, I will make other videos now on best practices. If you come down here, we can add provider. So the provider of the service can be a person, an organization. So I'll add Jimmy Sandu because it's my website. So I'm the service provider, and what that's done is created a unique ID and also stacked it into the schema, so it's just referencing one schema to another, hopefully without any errors as well. So we've kept it safe, the nodes and referencing, and then the brand could be the organization, so which I haven't created yet. So let me just open that and quickly create that. I'll just be like 1 second. literally 1 second, as promised. So that's the organization one I just created, and now we have a provider and a brand. So this is how you can interlink your schemas. You don't have to use provider and brand. It's just there to make it easy on folks that aren't so advanced schema. And as you see here, it's created an ID for each type, and now next time when we use them again, Google will pick up that ID, and it's interlinked all the schemas together. And if I copy this and go to validator, we've done it in a way where it's quite safe, and you'll see there's no errors or warnings, so you can't get it wrong. And then it's all in there, so it's all interlinked as one. So this is internal schema linking / stacking. This is one way of doing it, and I'll make another video on it. You know, I'm learning a lot on schema now as well, from people in the group, people like Dimitri and Josh and so many others, Andy, Graham. You know, thanks all of you guys for, you know, pushing me in the right direction and helping out and providing resources. So yeah, that's nodes. It's in services right now because we're local, and we're mainly local SEO focused. If any of you do know we can add this anywhere else, we can add it. That's not a problem. Okay, but I'm sure on services there's no problem adding it. Okay, so that was the one. We've dumbed it down, made it simple for you guys. Okay, identifiers in business. Yep, these are, so in my post I was saying there's advanced fields, and these are the super advanced fields, and most of them are, from what I've read on schema.org, these fields are mainly for business types. So if we go to all schema business, let's say I want to create a new local business, and we've added them in here, and these will be IDs given, I think, by the US government. So I'm not sure if it works in every government or every government gives these or not, and that's why I was confused, and I wrote in my post, you know, that these are fields I've never heard of, because I'm UK and we don't get these ID numbers apart from a tax ID and VAT ID, which I could use, but the others, I'm sure it's American based. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, so that was the super advanced fields we've added, and then we've got new fields for rating. This is another one Dimitri brought to our attention, that we can actually get the review rating to show up in the SERPs by adding it to a secondary page. So we've done all our research and testing, and we've added ratings here straight into local business, so to make it easier on everyone else. Okay, if you want it as a separate entity, just let us know and we'll do that too. I'm sure we've got review service products. Yeah, it's in product. So if we open to make product schema, there's ratings here as well. So you could probably try both out and see what works better. I'll ask Dimitri as well which one he thinks we should run with when going for the SERPs and rating visibility. Okay, next thing, person schema. We've added new fields, knows about and gender. I just want to show you guys knows about, and it doesn't have to be me showing you in person schema because it's also in local business. So I'll just show you, we have added it to knows about, and like if I was doing about myself, I would do knows about SEO, marketing, ads, like Google Ads, and whatever else I want to add. Another good way of using knows about is in local schema. So if I open local schema, and you can see it up here, and let's say it's a plumbing business, and then so it's a plumbing business, and then I know about my plumbing business knows about heating and various other types of fields that come under plumbing. You can also use things like Plepper and put your business categories in here from GMB. And also there was one post shared by Caesar. Just quickly going to grab that. And in that post he's actually shared a lot of secondary categories for your business. So I'll share this. I'll make sure this is in the description of this video. And what you can do with this sheet is search up for other types that you can use in the knows about. So plumber, plumbing supplies. Let's try heating. So heating contractor, that would be another good one in there. Heating equipment supplier, because I'm showing that I'm doing boiler replacements. And you really can't get it wrong with knows about, because there'll never be an error with this. But you just want to make sure that the search engine recognizes what you added in the structured data in your schema. Okay, and now the next. So that was this, and then you can add the gender in person schema, which just speaks for itself. If I just pull it up, you can add your gender there, okay, or the person or persona that you're facing the schema or writing the schema about to. Next, offer catalog for services and business schema. So we've added, if I go to local business again, so we went through knows about, and you can obviously add from this list or from your GMB categories, and add all your categories in here, or you can add from this list. And then the offer, which is just 2 rows under this in local business. Okay, so has offer catalog is an offer that you're promoting. So the name of your offer and then the name of the service. So it could be 20% off heating supplies, heating engineer. Okay, that could be the service, as long as it's recognized. I like to use GMB related knows abouts and the offer catalogs as well, and just make sure it ties up with the website and the GMB. I think it fits a lot better. They reference each other, the site and the GMB itself. Okay, so we've done that. We've done gender, knows about, and the catalog. Okay, so this is a TopUp system we've added. So if you've been looking in the top, you'll see here it's TopUp. This is going to pave the way basically for premium pay-as-you-go features, which are going to be related to a lot of automation in the future. Well, very near future actually. It's not even, it's already being built. So that's going to be good. And then you can top up, I think it's minimum $5 we've set it at. If I press that, I think it is, yeah, minimum $5, and it's pay as you go. So that's what people wanted, and I think that's another one that Dimitri actually pointed out to us, was have a pay as you go system if you are going to charge or special features. Next update is the IFrame Mixer. So I'll just show them both together. One is update for schema references and add your own custom code, so you can pull in your own schema in the IFrame Mixer. And then another update to come is add your own schema and push it to your sites or sites pages. So that's also coming in the very near future, guys, and that will be a good one. So the tool is just going to keep growing. Okay, so if we go to IFrame Mixer, one we added last time was every type of schema. It's all here. Okay, so if I pull up that node one that we done earlier, and the second thing is to add your own JSON schema here. Okay, so you can add it into here instead of choosing one from our system and then get the IFrame Mixer to mix it with your URL or iframe, so your map or video or a URL of an image. URL of an image quickly. This was one of my training videos I've done on this page. Get this, copy image link, take it back into the IFrame Mixer, and I've added this, the node schema that we done earlier. This was person schema actually. I should have actually saved this one, which had the nodes. So let's do that. Let's do iframe. I'm going to save that in here. I'm not going to group it yet. Reload that page. This was the image. That's the schema. If I hit mix, preview, that's the image it's going to create. And then it's got all that good information, and it is an iframe with all that good information behind the picture or inside the picture if you do. And then we can also run a new test and validate the code. 0 errors, 0 warnings. So that's the iframe that I just validated. Yeah, they do validate, and Google do pick them up. Schema.org pick it up. So any schema that you're using, and because this is nodes and referenced, it's got its own reference number there. Its own ID number. And I hope that's interesting. And then we've had 10 minor bug fixes, which I won't get into. And that's it, guys. If you guys have any questions, be sure to ask me anything you want. We have some really good members in the group that answer a lot of questions as well. More updates to come, and more amazing things to come to this tool still. Okay, thanks for your time, guys. See you in the next one. Bye.